normal day-to-day projects. So since what is at the heart of AI, we said that at the heart of AI projects is data. If you think about predictive, how do you say, waterfall projects or agile projects, both these type of projects are basically undertaken for deliverables. Way of delivering is different, but they are meant for deliverables. They are not focused on data. So neither predictive nor agile method by itself will manage AI projects well. It needs also to focus on how data will be managed. And that is where CPMAI framework wins over. It is CPMAI framework does not say that you need to focus on some vendor specific philosophy. You don't have to have SQL database. You don't have to have Oracle. You don't have to have SAP. It is vendor neutral. You can have any database. In fact, your emails, which is an unstructured form of data, AI can use it. If you teach AI to AI can use that as data also. So yes, data lakes, any type of data AI can use. So it's vendor neutral, industry standard methodology for managing successful AI projects. It provides the language of AI for non-tech leaders. So when you learn this framework, you don't have to learn the machine language. You don't need to be an expert in machine learning. You have to understand how AI in principle works, how AI in principle delivers, in principle how that data matters. You will have team to do the technical things, but as a project manager, if you understand how that happens on the way, you are good. And that is what CPMAI framework does. Basically, it is a modification of CRISP DM, that was a data-based framework from 1970s, which was never renewed or modified after 90s. Nobody used it, but CPMAI has taken that as a base and they have converted it into their own framework, which has 6 phases and they're iterative phases. When you go from phase 1 to phase 2, just see whether you are ready to go from phase 1 to phase 2. There are signals, red, green, and yellow. So how many signals are red? How many signals are green? How many of them are yellow? Based on that, you decide whether you can go to phase 2 or not. When you go to phase 2 and start working, you realize that, okay, we took a decision of coming to phase 2, but that was not really good. For some work, let us go back to phase 1, finish that, then we will be good in phase 2. It happens because as you go ahead, you realize if you have made any mistake. And if you made any mistake, the best way to overcome is come back, correct it, and go ahead. So these are iterative. You fall back to previous phases if required, not always, obviously. So that is one of the beautiful things of SIPMI framework. It allows you to fall back, correct, and come ahead. It is a phase-driven life cycle management. Those 6 phases drive SIPMI or any AI project. The first phase, anyway, we are not talking about SIPMI framework in detail here, but let me talk about the first phase. First phase is about deciding what business problem you are solving. Do you remember I said 80%, more than 80% of 80% failed projects are because because of business strategic impact, people do not know exactly what to deliver. This is where SIPMI wins. It doesn't go ahead unless the business problem is defined first. And what is the ROI expected and where we are in comparison? That is what we keep on checking. Are we going in right direction? Will we be able to deliver that ROI? That is what we keep on checking. And that's why CPMAI framework wins. So this is